Woo! Howdy, howdy, y'all. Ball Card Zero here. Just got back from the show in Winston Salem, the town that's named after 2 packs of cigarettes. And another great show up there at the ball field there in Winston-Salem, Dash Stadium, put on by Power Productions. And I tell you, I think this show was even better than the other one they had back in the summer. So I'm just going to jump in and show you what I picked up. And, well, you know what I like. Holograms. Check this out. Isn't that beautiful? It's Larry Johnson of the Charlotte Hornets. I haven't seen too many Larry Johnson hologram cards, but when I saw this, I had to pick that up. It's an award winner card where he won Rookie of the Year. Tell you though, the thing I remember most about Larry Johnson was those commercials for Converse. You remember those, Grandmama, back when cross-dressing was funny? Now they're all serious about it and shit. I picked up a couple Bo Jackson cards. Check this out. So it's a Bo Jackson. I don't know what it is. It just says printer's proof on it right there at the bottom. But never seen it before. It's only $1, so I had to pick that up. And then an 90 starting lineup card of Bo Jackson. Don't think I have that. So for $1, yeah, I figure I better add that to my collection. And then there was a kid. He was selling a bunch of Pokemon cards. But he also had some baseball cards, and this is one of them. It's Bo Jackson, and it's a Sports Illustrated for kids. I've never seen this card, so I definitely wanted to grab it, and it was only $2. Yeah, I mean, I normally don't pay that much for cards, but for $2, and I wanted to help out the kids. I like doing, stuff for the kids, the Sports Illustrated for kids, do things that are like family oriented. I just like doing kid-friendly videos. So I picked up this card right here, and tell me what your first impression is of it. It's the Knot Hole Gang, but we're all thinking the same thing. Glory Hole Gang. I just like doing kid-friendly videos. Don't lie, you were thinking it just as much as I was. You know what they were thinking when they designed this card. It's even got a hole cut out in the darn wall. It's a Miguel Tejada jersey card. And Miguel Tejada was good back in the day, won MVP one year. If you watch this channel, I'm assuming you know what a glory hole is. But if you don't, for some reason, a glory hole, just use your imagination, because a glory hole is basically this right here. Woohoo! Yeah, the first interactive card that I've ever bought. But, yeah, whenever I saw this card for $1, I said, why not? Hole. Glory hole, glory hole. So if you remember in a previous episode, I said this. The Harold Baines, you see, it's a 90 Donners, and it's the All-Star card because it has the star on it. This card here is an error card because, like I said, it's an All-Star card, but it says recent Major League performance. If it was an actual All-Star card, it would say All-Star Game performance. The other variation on this has a line going through the star. Well, that was exciting. Well, now look what I've got. It's the Harold Baines. It's got the line through the star, but it doesn't have what I just said. It's not the double negative. It's only got the single negative on it, or a single error. But because you can see it says All-Star Game performance, not a recent Major League performance. But then it has this paper with it. The paper says that it is the black line through the star and recent Major League performance. But like I said, it's not. So I guess the shit paper is an error. I don't know. But anyway, still pretty cool to have because just a kind of unique card. Picked this card up from Mom Card Zero, Max Fried to the Braves. And I hit that nail on the head. I said the Braves would fizzle out in the playoffs, and by God they did. Got shut out the first game and got beat by the Phillies 3-1. And they shouldn't even have won that one game. They got lucky winning it. But anyway, I'm going to give this to Mom Card Zero. New age performer, Max Fried. He kind of looks like Sheldon Cooper in that picture from Big Bang Theory. Picked up some 1962 Topps cards. Show these to you. First one, League leader cards. It's got this is the batting leaders. Norm Cash, Elston Howard, Al Kaline, and Jim Persall from the 62 set. And then also we got Herb Score. I always like to score some Herb. We got a Don Drysdale off as soon as he gets out of the shower. Somebody wrote on it though, NL pitcher. Somebody scribbled on it. No. And then somebody, I guess it's the same person, scribbled on this one too. AL left fielder, Harmon Killebrew. Rumor is that, the Major League Baseball logo, it's actually his picture that was used. Pretty cool card. I don't know much about it, but it's a cowboy, and, I like cowboys. But I don't know much about it. It's Sky High Lee, and he's a real giant. Stands at 6'9", weighs 292 pounds. He's a big dude. I didn't realize he was a wrestler. That would actually be a good segue. Hold on, I got some wrestling cards. Rick, Flair, the Nature Boy. What is he holding in his hand? Did he just invent the light bulb? What is going on there? I don't know. So there was a Starrcade in North Carolina one time or something, and Ric Flair was at it. This is back in the 90s. And I went to it, and I actually got a feather off one of his robes from that Starrcade. I can't remember what year or anything, but pretty cool, pretty cool. Here's Bianca Blair. I don't know who she is, but if you look right there, there's Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig. Heck of a dang wrestler. And he was actually managed by the genius, Lanny Poffo, who I just talked about in a previous video. Probably my favorite wrestler of all time is this guy right here, Brutus the Barber Beefcake. I liked him. I know a lot of people didn't because of his gimmick, but I just did. How do you not like Brutus the Barber Beefcake? American Dream Dusty Rhodes. And the last wrestling card is Trish Stratus. Man, I'd eat the corn out of her shit to get a piece of that. I just like doing kid-friendly videos. We're going to jump into some football cards. Check this. That's a Jim McMahon. Well, it's Jim McMahon, but I don't think that's not his rookie. But just look at that hairdo back in the day. If you had good hair back in the 80s, you had to get it permed. It was mandatory. He later became the cocky quarterback. But just a cool card for $1. Picked up this damn Marino card. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's clear. That's a sticker on the back. But that is just a slick card. I love it. I think slicker than a preacher's dick. Here's a 83. Is that 83? Yeah, 83 Joe Montana card for $1. It's not in bad condition. It's off-centered, but not that bad a condition. Y.A. Tittle. It's not an original card. In fact, it says rookie card on it, but it's definitely not. But it's a Y.A. Tittle card. I guess Y.A. Tittle must have really hit some hard times after he was playing in the NFL. And then that's all the football cards. Jump into some hockey cards. Got a Wayne Gretzky card for $1. I don't know much about this. But it's really cool. I'm going to just take that out. I don't know anything about this card, but it's made by Nielsen, yes. But it's a pretty cool card for $1. And again, he's playing for Edmonton, so fairly old. And then also picked this card up here. It's of Wayne Rutledge of the Arrows. I don't know much about him or them, but the reason I picked up this card is I thought it kind of looks like the guy from Dazed and Confused. You know what I'm talking about?
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
I think Ben Affleck played him. A couple basketball cards. Here is an Oscar Robertson card. It's not in bad condition. Actually, it looks pretty good. There might be... Might be something down yonder in that corner. But it's really not that bad of a card for $3. Yeah, I don't care. It still looks cool. Oscar Robertson. So glad I got that. And then one other card I picked up for $1 is this right here. It's everybody knows what year that is. What year is that? It's 1980. But the reason I got it was because of that guy right there in the middle, Irvin Johnson. And I mean, for $1, how can you get how can you pass up a Dr. J card for I'll mess that up. You'll be editing that out. So the other card I picked up, here's some other cards I picked up, some baseball cards. A Dennis Eckersley rookie for $1. 1975 Johnny Bench card. Now, I think I may already have that. If not, for my 75 set. If not, I'll add it. But it was only $1, 75 Johnny Bench. So if I don't need it for my collection, I'll probably just give this away. So if somebody wants to comment and just say Johnny Bench, 75 Johnny Bench, I'll give this away to somebody if they want it. If I've already got it. Look at the 75 Nolan Ryan. That is cool. It's also got Dick Bossman and Steve Busby talking about their no-hitters that they hurled that year. So this is a pretty cool card right here. My buddy handed this to me and he said, "You want a 72 Reggie Jackson?" I said, "Yeah, sure, I'll take that." And then I flip it over, and if you look, it says Hank Aaron. Hank Aaron smashes home run number 600. So I don't know, is this an error card? Is it just a misprint? Or is it an uncorrected error? Is there a reason why they did that? I just don't know. But pretty neat. Also, a Milwaukee Braves team photo card. Pretty cool because, I don't know, what year is that? 63. So, 63. So it had been the 62 team. So that had Ed Matthews and Hank Aaron and Warren Spahn maybe was still on. I'm not sure. He might have been retired. Negro might. I don't know. I like this card right here. I paid a couple $. For it. Man, I love some Ted Williams. But it says Ted Williams is discharged, and so he was a fighter pilot for the Navy back in World War II, or it might have been the Korean War. Actually, it might have been both. I think he did went overseas twice, but and it just happened. He went overseas and fought in a war during the prime of his career, of his baseball career, for 4 years. So he probably would have broke a bunch more records if he hadn't done that. But it says $6. I didn't pay that, but it's such a cool card. But I just like it. I guess he's in I don't know what he's in, an airplane. I don't know, but just a cool card. And thank you, sir, for your service. Another league leader card, 63 set. Norm Cash, Rocky Colavito, big name is Harmon Killebrew, Leon Wagner, Jim Gentile, and Roger Maris. Pretty cool card. Pretty cool. I just picked up this card because I like this guy's name. His name's Wayne Terwilliger. So, pretty cool. He plays second base for the Athletics. But, I don't know. And you can see it says $6. That card ain't never been worth $6. Even if it was PSA 11, it still wouldn't be worth $6 because it's still Wayne Terwilliger. I don't know much about this card, but it's Ernie Banks. I don't know anything about it actually. It's but just a cool card. It's Mr. Cub, and he's holding a lot of bats. But I don't know much about it other than that. Mickey Mantle card. Now, obviously, this is not an original Mickey Mantle card, but for $1, I had to pick it up. Pretty neat though, because I don't have many Mickey Mantle cards. And what does that say on it? Peel remove protector, okay. Alright, I peeled it off. Now what? Man, that thing looks like it's really messed up or something. Okay, Maybe I probably shouldn't have pulled that out. I wonder if I can put it back on there. And then I also picked up these cards right here. It's a 67 Frank Robinson for $1. And then is that 65? 66. It's a 66 Warren Pizarro. And I don't know who that is, but I just think it's funny. He looks like he should be saying jumbo shrimp, gumbo shrimp, shrimp kebab, shrimp on the Barbie, shrimp on Bob Gibson. 1973 Bob Gibson card. About positive I already got this card too, but it was only $1, so I figured I'd pick this up. Somebody wants this card, just let me know in the comments. I'll give it away. Here's another 65, right? 65. It's a Catfish Hunter card. I paid a couple dollars for it because I think it's like his second year card. But a pretty cool card. It's not best condition, but still, I mean, a Catfish card for second year card for maybe $2. And then this right here is one of the last cards that I picked up. It's a Warren Spahn card for the Milwaukee Braves. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I don't know, I like that. I like that old looking design. Pretty cool. So at one of the tables, if you buy a certain amount, what they would do is they'd have this dice game where you would roll the dice, and whatever number ended up on top after you rolled the dice, you would win a prize that matched that number. So I got to play that game a couple times because I bought so much from this guy, and ended up winning this right here. It's a whole stack of New Kids on the Block cards. So I'm gonna see what's in here. I don't know much about the New Kids on the Block. I was alive when they were popular, so I know a little bit about them. So let's just start out. There's Jonathan, and it's got stickers on the back. Danny, looks like he could play Al Munster. What is his name? It's not Al Munster. It'll come to me later. Donnie Wahlberg, his brother, was in a band too, the Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Hanging Tough. They don't really look too tough. Herman Munster. That's who it was. Jordan. Nice shirt. There's Joey. Everybody liked Joey. So Joey actually was not an original member. Jamie was. And then Joe replaced Jamie. I didn't know that. There's sporting the Orioles jersey. The Orioles had just as much success in the postseason as the Braves did. Danny Wood's ultimate goal is to be a producer. The only thing he's going to produce in that position is a big old shit. There's one of them wearing a wife beater. Let's see what this card says. Jonathan Knight was born on November 29th, 1970, making him a Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius too. I'm half a man and half horse. Horse's ass. And last card is Hot Moves. Alright, I don't know what I'm going to do with all these cards. So another thing I won while I was playing that dice game is this right here. It's cards from, I guess they're from soap operas or something. We'll go through these real quick. Man, he's choking the hell out of that girl. Is that Johnny Depp? I don't think it is. I bet he enjoys a good cuckold. Masquerade Ball. Oh, I like where that's going. Some freaky stuff. I love a good redhead. He looks like a douchebag. Love Triangle. Reverse Cuckold. Looks like Tammy Faye Baker. I never found her attractive. What is she selling? I wouldn't buy it anyway. Oh, hello. Looks like, who does she look like? Oh, the girl from Scooby-Doo, right? Yeah. There's that guy again. I can't get rid of him. So the last thing that I won playing the dice game is this right here. It's a pack of classic cards. I don't know if you, surely y'all remember classic back in the day. They real popular. But I remember they were always stuck together. So anyway, there's Rick Meyer, a couple Rick Meyer cards. A bunch of Rick Meyer. Wait, what? They're all Rick Meyer. They're all Rick Meyer. Okay. Well, that was quick. That's what she said. If there's some Rick Meyer fans out there or Notre Dame fans, I'll give these to you if you want them. I just don't know I don't have any use for them. Wait a minute. What does that say? Okay, that's pretty cool. It's actually from the National Convention. They're all scratched up, but yeah, look at that. It's from the National Convention. I don't know if you can see that or not. Was held at McCormick Palace in 1993 in Chicago, Illinois. So that's pretty cool. I guess they just gave these out, or they're all like that. So I mean, if somebody wants one of these cards, let me know. I'll send you one. Yeah, that's neat actually, but I don't need that many. Alright, and then the only other thing I picked up 2 packs of cards. This one right here is called a baseball photo rub down. You know I can't pass up a good rub down. So, I don't even know what these are, so I'm just going to open these up. Let's just see what these are. Braves, Chris Chambliss, Darrell Evans, or Dwight Evans rather, Julio Franco. Is that Dave Parker, the Cobra? Yeah, no, that's Johnny Ray. Rod Carew, Carlton Fisk, okay. And it even comes with the rolling paper. Check that out. Good for rolling doobies. The last thing I picked up is this pack right here. 89 tops. I know there's nothing in here because, I mean, what might get a Greg Jeffries, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, set that down. All right, David West, Greg Minton, Hank Aaron, turn back the clock, Keith Atherson, Mike Boddicker, Wade Boggs. All right. Oh, it's that gum. Brett Saberhagen won a couple Cy Youngs. Bo Diaz, he died whenever a satellite dish fell on top of him. Ron Darling, David Cohn, Craig Biggio. That's his rookie, if I'm not mistaken. I'm about positive it is. So that's actually one of the better cards in the set. Marvell Wynn and Rick Ruschel. I think he's the one that gave up the home run to Bo Jackson in the All-Star game. Anyway, that's not a bad pack. So I just realized that this is probably going to be my Halloween edition episode, but I don't really have any Halloween decorations. But I do have an jack-o'-lantern, so I figure I'll add that. And my favorite candy bar to get at Halloween is this right here. I don't know why. But anyway, just talking about the show that was up in Winston Salem. the town that's not too far from where I live. Great show as always, and picked up just way too much vintage stuff, but that's why I'm going to give some of it away. So make sure that you subscribe, and some of the cards that I said, that I mentioned, if you want them, just comment and I'll give those away to somebody. Got another show coming up in Hickory, my old stomping ground, my favorite place to go to a ball card show. Probably be my last show of the year, and then I'll kick it back up after the new year. So anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and end this by saying, until next time, y'all have a good day.